We are back with another penny hunt and fill episode 50, boxes 86 and 87. I was definitely fortunate enough this week to pick up two more circulated penny boxes because I could tell by the holes in the bottom. So we've got an episode to hunt, 100 rolls to see if we can add more spots to this Lincoln Penny Dansco album. Hey everyone, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and welcome back to my channel. I know we have a lot of new subscribers, so if you are new to the channel, maybe you're new to this series, we are trying to accomplish the unaccomplishable, I guess, filling a Lincoln Penny album from just coin roll hunting bank boxes. Now that being said, if you've missed the first 49 episodes, I always have a link to the playlist starting at box 1, linked both down below in the video description as well as pinned up here for your convenience. If you're already caught up, we're actually, and I don't want to jinx it, but we're actually on a 3-episode streak of slotting some cents. Matter of fact, we've added 4 cents in the last 3 hunt and filled episodes, so I'm hoping we can add at least 1 or 2 more with these 2 boxes. Now, these are circulated pennies. Like I said, they have the holes in the bottom. I did see that we had circulated cents. I didn't see any fancy enders on the bottom, but I'm optimistic that we have something on the inside. I'm not going to show the album this time. We have 187 out of 234 slots filled, just 47 more spots, and you know we need those 30s and on back. Those are the ones we're looking for. Let me go ahead and slide this out of the way, and let's go ahead and get a first box opening right now. These are 2 different boxes from 2 different banks, so they're not sister and brother box at all, but still the same type of box. All right. Looks like we have a decent mix in this box of zinc cents and some copper cents. I don't see anything screaming wheat cent though. Older strike here, maybe in the 60s. But outside of that, it's time to get the hunt started. You guys know the drill. We'll loop you in if and when we have a first find. Well, roll number 2 is going to kick us off with an early find. It's not American, it's Canadian, and that's going to be a laureate portrait or a young head. So it's going to be 1964 or older for this Canadian cent. And it is 1964. That's an early find for Canada, although we need some early finds for America. Well, we may be in trouble. I'm just giving you a status update. 25 rolls hunted and no wheat cent finds. Just that one Canadian, a 69S non-DDO, and a rarity for me, a pretty nice 1982 Denver large date zinc cent, not a copper cent. So that might be an upgrader, but outside of that, light on the copper, light on everything. Hopefully the second half of the box heats up a little bit. Roll 31, still no wheat cents, but another Canadian, 1982. 2 Canadians, no American wheat cents. Roll number 36, still no wheat cents, but we have our 3rd Canadian, 1971 this time. Well, it's not the end of the box. I mean, it is, but we have our first wheat cent in roll number 50. I almost had the first time ever, 1957D, hunting a bank sealed box from my area without a wheat cent. I've only had it happen one other time in an Arkansas box, and that was it. We almost went a whole box without a wheat cent, but we got one. Let me finish this roll, and I'll be back for a quick wrap up. Well, same roll, and it's going to actually give us 2 wheat cents in the same roll. And that's another 1957 Denver. Box 1 is officially hunted. 2 wheat cents, both from 1957. We actually had 3 Canadians, 3 59s, and 1 69S, not the DDO. The copper cup was decent, and the second half of the box actually had a lot of copper, just not wheat cents. Unbelievable. I'll tell you, after that box, it almost feels like I got punched in the mouth and knocked out. Get up. Get up, Rob. This match isn't over. You can still win. Yes, get up. You can do it. Get out there and fight. Eliminate the self-doubt. This round is yours for the taking. Now get out there and do it. All right. I feel better now. I just need a little pep talk. In all seriousness, guys, that was a tough hunt, and we got to keep our head up because we have an album to fill. Let's go ahead and slide that clunker box out of the way and see if we can do a live opening on box 2 of the hunt. And thankfully, like I said, they're not sister boxes because, man, that was tough. All right, taking a quick peek-a-boo on here, and I do not see anything really exciting. It looks just like the other box, to be honest, but we got 50 rolls to hunt. All right, hopefully I see you before the 50th roll of this box with some more wheat cent finds because that board is pretty sparse. Roll number 2 of box 2, already feeling better about it. We've got our first wheat cent of this box, third of the hunt, and that's a 1948 Philadelphia. Roll number 53 of the 100 roll hunt, and the Canadian said, no, wheat cents. I know you have 3 now, but we have 4 now. Roll 58, wheat cent number 4, almost an ender, second from the end, 1950 Denver. Roll 62, Canadians take the lead with Canadian cent number 5, and that's a 1965, 1 year off of a Younghead or Laureate portrait. Same roll, right behind it pretty much, a couple of coins, 1945 wheat cent, 5th wheat cent of the hunt. Roll 73 will give us wheat cent number 6. Standing proud, it's just another 1945 Philly, one we've already found many times over. Roll number 92, and it's been a long time since we found a wheat cent, but we've got another Canadian, so that makes 6 Canadians, 2005, to go along with 6 wheat cents. Who's going to win? Roll number 97, and we have another foreign coin, but it's not a Canadian this time. It's a 2001 Iraca Un Centésimo de Balboa. Panamanian cent, we'll take it. Foreign number 7, but still 6-6, Canada and USA. Same roll, and we just found the 7th wheat cent of the hunt. And it's another 57 Denver. Well, we finished that second box, box number 87 of the series, and you know what? We got 5 wheat cents, which was light for that box, and even though we put up a good fight, really not much on the board. As a matter of fact, taking a look at the board, we're not going to have any additions or upgrades other than possibly this beautiful 1992 D and that 82 D large date zinc cent, which I will check and still give you a final look at the album. We also got 7 foreigns, 6 of which were Canadian. We got 7 of the 59s that I like to pull aside just for my own personal self, and then 3 69S's, which wasn't bad for me, but no DDOs. We did manage to fill the copper cup, and that's always good, but like I said, that's a tough hunt. And you're going to have tough hunts sometimes, but you never know what the next box that you open up could have. Let me go ahead now and compare the finds to the album, although I can pretty much predict we're not going to have anything, but we got to take a look anyway. I'll be back with a look at the album and some final thoughts. Well, I've compared the finds to the album, and as expected, we didn't add any cents or add any additions, I should say, to the book. But that being said, we did add 2 upgrades to the book. As expected, that 82D large date zinc definitely upgraded the one we had in the album. I remember that was pretty ugly. And the 92D that we had a little spot on it. So the 92D that we put in here is a beauty. So again, no additions, but 2 upgrades, so the album is definitely nicer despite a rough 2-box hunt. Now we still sit at 187 out of 234 spots filled through 87 boxes, but what are you going to do? We still have 13 more boxes till we hit that 100 mark to see what kind of progress we'll make and if we'll hit that 200 cents slotted out of 234. Hopefully, despite the tough hunt, you guys still found this 2-box hunt enjoyable. If you did, I definitely would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.